Good afternoon. My name is Judge Ruppe. You're all here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime in which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings until changed by the state attorney's office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you are arrested on a new charge or a warrant. Either way, you are given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep your bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. I will determine today whether you would like to hire private counsel, whether you'd like to represent yourself, or whether you would like me to appoint you a public defender. You are entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or counsel know who you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call yet, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, and most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath.
There you go.
Solemnly swear or affirm testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Very good. Put your hands down. As I call your name, please come forward. Is that Mr. Kidd at the podium?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Mr. Kidd, can I have your date of birth?
December 6, 1989, ma'am.
You are here today for an attempted murder charge. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Right for right now, yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. Your prior record.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Kidd has 3 prior stints in prison, 2 on an aggravated battery on a pregnant person. It was a split sentence and then he violated. And then the last one was a possession of firearm by a convicted felon. He qualifies as an habitual felony offender and a prison releasee reoffender. He was last released from prison in June of 2018. He qualifies under the pretrial detention statute, Judge. I have not yet filed that motion. Part of the reason being, since the PC affidavit was done, he has given 2 statements to law enforcement. If the court wishes to hear the synopsis of that, I've got the detective here if the court wants to hear that. At this point, we are asking that he remain at no bond until we have the opportunity to file the detention motion.
Okay. Mr. Kidd, you're going to be held no bond at this time. We're going to see you back to court on September 17th at 9 a.m. Someone from the public defender's office will be out to see you soon. I'm going to order that you have no contact with Patricia Lyons. That means no phone calls to her from the jail, no letters or anything else, and do not have anyone else try to make contact with her. Specimen? Mr. Kidman, can I have your date of birth?
3/10/71.
Okay. You are here because you were arrested on warrant signed by Judge Merritt with a no bond on an aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. You want you held no bond. In order to do that, we need to have a pretrial detention hearing. So I'm going to find probable cause for your arrest. Do you want me to appoint a public defender to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint a public defender to represent you, and you're going to have a pretrial detention hearing at 4 o'clock today in front of Judge Merritt. Okay, so you're going to hang out at the courthouse, and they'll bring you back in front of Judge Merritt at 4 o'clock. And will you all be able to get someone from the public defender's office?
I'm going to see, Judge.
Okay. All right, very good. Thank you.
And that's at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock in front of Judge Merritt. And Ben Patel. Can I have your date of birth, ma'am?
June 10, 1958.
You're here today for a violation of probation. I found probable cause for your arrest, and it's based on a warrant signed by Judge Merritt on May 22nd of this year. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll appoint the public defender's office. We're going to see you back to court on September 17th at 9 o'clock in the morning, and someone from the public defender's office will be out to see you soon, okay? Thank you, ma'am. Diana Healy? Ms. Healy, can I have your date of birth?
4681.
Okay, you are here today for a failure to appear in front of me on August 20th for driving a suspended driver's license. Your bond amount is $2,000. Would you like to take care of that case today?
I believe I have bond coming. Yeah,
Okay, your bond right now is $2,000. If you'd like to bond out, that's fine. I'll leave the bond the same, and you can come back to court another day to take care of your case. If you'd like to just take care of your case today, we can do that. I'll give you time served of the 2 days you have in the Hernando County Jail, and you'll be finished.
Yes, please.
Okay, do you understand that by taking a plea today that you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes.
Giving up your right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up the right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, with regard to this driving on suspended driver's license, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
No contest.
Accept your plea, no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily entered. Adjudicate you guilty. Send you to 2 days in the Hernando County Jail. Give you credit for the 2 days that you have in. You will have fines and court costs of $488. You will need to get with the clerk of court to make a payment arrangement for that. And you also have the cost of incarceration for the 2 days that you had in jail, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Brandy Berbers?
Judge, I believe Ms. Seeley had another issue. Support issue.
I don't have that. I believe she paid the purge, and that's why they didn't give it to me.
Okay.
Date of birth, please, Brandy.
10/22/74.
All right, you were here today for a trespass. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office. State.
I've got a, let's see, Willis. I have a felony possession, felony petty theft.
Are these all recent?
Is, of course, they give me the absolute smallest print possible. 2018, Judge.
Okay. Alrighty.
Petty theft, possession of paraphernalia,
All right.
possession of paraphernalia, that type of stuff.
All right, ma'am, I have an address for you on Green Glen Lane in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
About 6 months almost.
How long have you lived in Hernando County?
Hernando, about 6 years.
All right, do you have a job?
I have a cleaning business, but I don't have a vehicle right now, so I don't have that many jobs, but yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm going to keep your bond at $1,000. I'll see you back to court September 13th at 9 a.m. Brianna Eduardo Acosta Vargas. Can I have your date of birth?
Yes, September 7, 1996.
Okay. You are here today for failure to appear on a driving suspended driver's license on August 13th. I guess you had 2 of them that,
I have an attorney that.
in front of Judge Hickson. Gotcha. All right. So you have a lawyer right now?
Yeah, she actually told me she went to a court date, to my last court date, and then she rescheduled my next court date, so she told me she would give me the date of when the court date was due. Well, I never received the date from her, and I moved from my recent, where I was living. I recently moved, so I never got no mail or when the court date was due, so that's why I missed the court date. It's basically, I paid all my tickets, I talked to the judge, I paid all my tickets in Hernando. All I have to do is get my license, which I've never had a license before, so I've never had a license before.
Judge, the private attorney filed a motion to withdraw that was granted.
Okay. All right. Mr. Vargas, whose responsibility is it to know when your court date is?
It's my responsibility,
Okay.
but
No. You were doing so well before the but. Okay. So we're good. Do you want to take care of both of these cases today?
how can I take care of them?
I'll give you time served and the time that you have in jail on one of them. On one of them, I'll just give you court costs.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. Ma'am?
On one of them, you'll get 2 days jail, and I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you have in. And on the other ones, I'll just order you to pay court costs.
I'll pay the court cost. How much is the court cost?
The court costs are $488.
And of course I could do a payment plan, right?
Yes, sir. You can do a payment plan through the clerk of court.
Yes, ma'am, I'll take that.
Okay. You want to take care of both of your cases today?
I have 2 cases.
Yes.
I wasn't aware of what cases do I have.
You have 2 cases of driving on a suspended driver's license. One of them is a 2018 case, 2018 CT 3682. One of them is a 2019 case, 2019 CT 388. You have two. You want to take care of both of them today?
But I thought I took care of those already. I paid the tickets
Okay.
and I took.
All right, so I'll keep your bond at $2,000. Do you want me to appoint a public defender to represent you? Your last lawyer withdrew from your case. She doesn't want to represent you anymore. Do you want the public defender's office?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you want the public defender to represent you? As of right now, you don't have a lawyer.
Yes.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office. We'll see you back in court on September 13th. The bond remains the same on each.
Wait. I thought you said I could pay the fees and I would get out. Is that what you meant?
Pretty much. You can bring him back next week or tomorrow, whenever, if you get a chance.
I still had a question then.
She wants to see around.
Steven should never.
She's trying to use it. You don't want to see it.
Can I have your date of birth?
1489.
All right. You are here today. You have some child support issues. One of them is a 2009 case. One of them is a 2016 case. Looks like your purge amount on one of them is $477. Actually, on both of them, they're $477 each. And the orders are indicating that you are severely in arrears, about $13,000 on one case, in your child support obligations.
Yes.
Are you working right now?
I actually am supposed to be starting a new welding job tomorrow, and if I can get my FERS lowered, I'll be able to pay every week. It was my failure that I thought it was coming out of my paychecks, and that's my responsibility, and I am completely sorry.
Okay.
Good answer.
All right. So you'll be working full-time starting tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
For what
And I'm
company?
only, just say that again?
For whom?
Cortez Construction,
Okay. How much are you going to be making?
$18 an hour.
All right. How much can you come up with in order to get out of jail?
All I can come up with right now is 100 to 150 right now. Because I was just laid off. I have no money other than that.
All right. What is your phone number?
813 661 5445.
All right. And are you living on Springdale Circle in Bellrico?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll do $125 each case, or you can do the 10 days jail, okay?
Okay.
All
So
right.
it's $250 to get out?
Correct.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Stephen Colwell? Can I have your date of birth?
11/21/1987.
All right, you are here today for felony domestic battery by strangulation. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll point the public defender's office. State.
No valid DL, possession of marijuana, suspended driver's license, aggravated stalking, but that was dropped. Petty theft, domestic battery strangulation, that was also dropped. No valid DL,
Shoot.
valid
Do
DL.
not say a word.
Possession of controlled substance, we're now up to 2015. Suspended driver's license, suspended driver's license, suspended driver's license, suspended driver's license. And we're going to end in 2018 with a suspended driver's license and possession of controlled substance.
Okay. The last felony battery by strangulation, which was dismissed, what year?
That was dropped, Your Honor, and that was, looks to
not-
be 2011.
What was it?
2011. It was dropped.
Do you know if it was the same victim?
Yeah, I do not have.
Okay. All right. I have an address for you on Bobcat Drive in Weeki Wachee. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
Been about 6 months.
How long have you lived in Hernando County?
About 5 years.
Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
Construction?
Okay. Going to order that you have no contact with Bridget Boisvert, or Boisverte, however you say that. Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call her, do not write her, do not email her, do not have anyone else call her, write her, or email her. If you have any contact with Bridget whatsoever while this case is pending, you will be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I need to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case she wants to file any civil paperwork against you. If she does file that civil paperwork against you, you want to read it very carefully. It'll be very specific as to how many feet you need to stay away from her, her home, her vehicle, or anywhere else where she may frequent. I'm going to order the GPS on you as well. If you're able to make bond, you're going to have a GPS monitor placed on you at your own expense to make sure that you stay far away from her and her home. You will not be allowed to leave Hernando County or the state of Florida without permission of the court assigned to your case. And we'll see you back to court on September 17th at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Thank you.
What was the bond, Judge? Did they know bond?
It's 20,000.
20,000.
Can I get a GPS order? You guys bring one out for me. Michael Cups. Can I have your date of birth?
1/22/83.
Alright. See, here is, you were here for violation of pretrial release. It looks like 2 counts. And it looks like it's based on a warrant signed by Judge Barbie on August 21st, so there's probable cause for your arrest. You want to
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that.
Okay.
Because I was
Hey,
contacted by.
stop talking. Do you want a public defender to represent you?
Yes.
Okay, that is the person who's going to do the talking for you. I'm doing that to help you, because if you say anything stupid, it could get you in more trouble, and you're already in enough trouble.
No, it's very weird. I don't understand exactly what happened.
Stop. Stop.
So this is the public defender. This isn't the forum to litigate the case.
State prior record.
I'm showing, it's in a very odd order for an NCIC, but I'm showing battery, strike, or touch. Not seeing a date. I'm not seeing a date on that. If I could have a moment, Judge,
Yes, sir.
it's in a very strange format. There are a number of alias hits on this, Judge, but I can't, with any candor to the court, tell you if it's him or not. Recollection is he does have a history, Judge, but I can't, it's nothing I can take out of this.
Mr. Cubbs, I have an address you on Hartford Heights Street in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Not anymore, no.
All right, where are you living these days?
I just put a deposit down on a house in Newport Richard.
Okay, do you know the address?
No, offhand, no.
Okay, have you even moved in there yet?
No, not yet. That was going to be tomorrow.
Okay. Do you have a job?
I will be starting at Crystal Auto on Monday.
All right, you have a pending case right now, a battery in front of Judge Hitzman, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that is set for September 6th?
That doesn't sound right, but sure.
Doesn't sound right?
I thought it was the 15th.
Okay, we've just confirmed that it is September 6th, so we are going to set this on the same date, September 6th, in front of Judge Hitzman. There's probable cause to believe that you committed another crime while you were out on bond. So on case number 2019 MM2700, I need to recommit you at this time. I'm going to order once again that you have no contact with the victim in this case. And I'm going to set your bond on these cases at $2,500 each. On these charges, sorry. I'll see you back to court on September 6th, and someone from the public defender's office will reach out to you soon, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Demarcus Johnson.
Judge, which case number was the RCO?
Can you read that case number last?
2,700?
2700? On the sticky on the front. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
2700.
Yeah, 19 mm, 2,700.
Are you Demarcus?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, what is your date of birth?
9/18/83.
All right, you are here today for a burglary of a dwelling. Your bond amount is $5,000, which is based on a warrant signed by Judge Patty on December 30th, 2011. That's a flashback. It's okay, you don't have to say anything. So there's probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, with my public defender's office. I'm going to keep the bond the same, and we're going to get you back in front of, where's it going now?
Should go to Tony.
Should go to Toner. Is that the right date? Toner date, September 17th at 9 a.m.?
No, that's Mayor.
Okay. We're just going to get a court date for you here. 9/11. September 11th. It's going to be your court date at 8:30?
Yes.
At 8:30 a.m., okay? Someone from the
Yes,
public
ma'am.
defender's office will be out to talk to you soon if you're not able to bond out.
All right, thank
All
you.
right. John Liu. Can I have your date of birth?
10/12/79.
All right, you are here today for some burglary charges, burglary of conveyance. 2, 3, 4, there's 5 of this, 5 burglary of conveyance and 1 burglary of a structure. Each of them have a bond amount of $2,000. There's probable cause for each of these. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you on all of your cases?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. And state.
Battery in '08, petty theft in 2013, and felony possession of controlled substance. That looks like it's 2019. It looks like you got PTI. I don't know if you're still on PTI or not. I completed that.
That's about it?
That's it, Judge.
All right. All right, Mr. Liu, I'm going to keep your bond at $2,000 in each of these cases, and we're going to see you back to court on September 17th at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Lionel Mitchell? Can I have your date of birth?
10/24/82.
All right, you were here today for driving on a suspended driver's license, and failure to, or hit and run, failure to stop at the scene where there was somebody. There's probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Momentarily, yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. State.
Looks to be it's got a prior leaving the scene in 2016, a stalking in 2018, and a grand theft that was 2018 as well.
That was a similar situation that Grand Theft. My brother tried to waive that charge with the state attorney office, but pretty much he didn't succeed, so I'm just making note of that. That was a sibling situation.
You done?
Yes, ma'am.
I have an address here on Water Lily Drive. Is that where you live?
Correct.
How long have you lived there?
Approximately a year and a half.
Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am. I work for Middlesex Construction.
All right, I'm going to keep your bond the same. We'll see you back to court September 17th at 9 o'clock.
What is the bond?
They're the same, 2,500. It's the same bond.
Thank you.
Justin Merchant. Have your date of birth?
03/04/1987.
Okay. So, has the state had an opportunity to read this probable cause affidavit?
State has not.
Okay, hold on, hold on 1 second, I'm talking to the state attorney. Can you review it and tell me, I'm just confused, it's either, I think it's just written oddly, and I'm trying to find the domestic nature of it.
So the court's issued whether it's domestic in nature or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think is it uncle and nephew? Am I getting that now?
That's what I'm saying. Ivana Ramakant was married with her boyfriend's uncle, the victim.
It's just oddly worded. I'm sure
I think it's
there's
just,
a way to.
I think it's just awkwardly put, Judge.
All right, Mr. Merchant, I found probable cause for your arrest. You want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office for you. State.
No valid DL in 2013, driving is suspended, 2018, petty theft, 2019. I think that's about it, Judge.
Alright, Justin, you had a petty theft this year. Did you already resolve that case?
Yes, ma'am. I did 60 days.
Alright. Alright, I need to order that you have no contact with the victim in this case, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that Samuel? Samuel Nix, I think?
Yes, ma'am. My uncle.
Alright, don't have any contact with him whatsoever. Do not call, do not write, do not email. Do not have anyone else call him, write him, or email him. If you have any contact with Mr. Nix whatsoever, you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Very good. I'm going to set your bond at $2,000. We're going to see you back to court on September 13th at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Mr. Merchant, you're going to be held until 4 o'clock today in case Mr. Nix wants to serve you with any paperwork, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Charles Alley? Can I have your date of birth?
6/19/1981, ma'am.
All right, you are here for a trespassing charge. I know you have a lot of other cases pending with about the same offense date as this one, so this is just part of that whole scenario there, okay? So the bottom.
I'm sorry, I believe it's incorrect. I think it was a tampering with a witness charge, if I'm not mistaken.
What did I say, trespass? Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
it's tampering, and the bottom amount is $5,000. So I'm going to keep it at $5,000. I'm going to be back to court on September 11th at 8:30, okay, then with all your other cases.
And Judge, before we go, we're asking, because of the witness tampering charge itself, it's several witnesses as in the trafficking charge. On 2019 CF 1585, we're asking that he be recommitted on that.
He hasn't even bonded out on any of these. I mean, he's got all of these cases here. He hasn't.
Correct. But
Your Honor.
he was actually talking to. We have phone calls where he was talking to witnesses.
Oh, this is just a phone call. Right. Okay. Yeah. What were you going to say? Do you want to say anything about the bond amount? Don't say anything about your facts.
No, ma'am. I just want to know if I can have contact with my wife and my daughter, please.
Is
If I can use the phone and call them. They're not a witness or co-defendant, Your Honor.
Not at this time.
Are they?
This is not my case, but at this
Is
point.
he ordered somewhere else not to have contact with them? Why is
Pardon?
he asking? Is he ordered somewhere else not to have contact with them?
He has,
Hold on 1 second.
That was the witness that he was allegedly tampering.
Yes, there was witnesses that he spoke to involved in the other case that he.
Okay. They're witnesses.
Witnesses, correct. I don't know. It's not my case, and I don't know if the other family members are involved or not. I
Okay.
don't know.
Was he previously ordered from any court not to have contact with them?
With the witnesses.
With
With his
his wife
wife.
right.
With witnesses, I believe so. With his wife, I
Well,
just,
I thought that's his wife is the witness. Defendant's wife, Michelle Alley, and her son, Joshua Barnes, are witnesses, and they are included as a burglary, right? So where is he told he can't have contact with them?
I think they have witnesses.
Okay.
First person.
He said not to have contact with any witnesses? Okay.
Because the witness standpoint, he didn't write it on about the third.
All right, well,
Let me see if I can find it.
here's the deal. I don't have the information I need in order to make a decision on that today, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be assigned to any of your cases. I'm not going to be the judge on any of your cases. So what you need to do is get with your public defender. If you want to have contact with certain people, your public defender knows how to file the specific motion in order to get that in front of the judge, so everyone can present evidence and facts as to why you feel like you should have contact with someone who some court is telling you can't have contact with. I don't have the information in front of me today to say whether to change anything a prior judge has done.
I understand, Your Honor. The detectives didn't want me to have contact with my wife because my son living at the household with my wife, but me and my wife aren't co-defendants or anything of any sort. I just want contact with my wife and my son, that's it, ma'am.
Okay, well,
Not my co-defendant.
okay, I understand what you're saying, but I'm not the judge who issued any non-contact with you and your wife, and you're going to have to go back to that judge or the judge assigned to your case. Okay?
I understand.
I'm not going to
Yes,
do anything about that today. So, and I'm also not going to do anything about the RCO. Well, that'll be handled by whatever judge that this is assigned to, and there can be a motion for recommitment filed by the state attorney's office with more facts. So I'm going to keep this one at 5,000, and you are going to come back to court on September 11th with all of your other cases.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay?
thank you, Judge.
Did I get everyone in custody?
Yeah.